Number 10. H2O, Just Add Water. This Australian fantasy series follows the lives of three teenage girls who find themselves stranded on the mysterious Mako Island, where they fall into a pool under a dormant volcano just as a full moon passes above them, bathing the pool in light. The girls are rescued and brought back to shore, only to discover that if they come into contact with water, they transform into mermaids. After further experimentation, they also discover they have supernatural powers over water. Everyday situations, such as bathing and dealing with rainy weather, become tricky as the girls struggle with their newfound abilities, which come with many advantages and disadvantages, while also trying to keep them a secret from everyone else, including their families. Number 9. Aryanna. Aryanna is the story of a loving mermaid mother named Neptuna, whose daughter Perlita is fascinated with the human world and often sneaks off to the shore to observe them. But one day when she went near the seashore to watch humans who were playing with firecrackers, a drunken villager carried a dynamite. Victor, the husband of a woman named Ophelia, confronts the drunkard and unknowingly throws the dynamite into the part of the sea where Perlita was hiding. Neptuna witnesses the death of her beloved daughter and angrily promises to exact her revenge on Victor and Ophelia by making them feel the intense pain and sorrow of losing their own beloved daughter. When Victor and Ophelia's child is born, they name her Aryanna. During Aryanna's baptismal celebration, Neptuna, disguised as a human woman, steals the newborn Aryanna and raises her as her own. Number 8. Mako Mermaids. A spin-off of H2O, Just Add Water, Mako Mermaids is about three young mermaids named Nixie, Siren, and Lila, who are guardians of Mako Island. One day the three girls neglect their duties and a teenage boy named Zach falls into the sacred moon pool. The following morning, Zach discovers that he has the ability to control and manipulate water. Later, he also finds out that he has become a merman with a fish-like tail. His newfound merman abilities threatens to expose the existence of mere people. Meanwhile, after their pod casts them out for allowing Zach onto Mako Island, the three mermaids, curious about the world and motivated to remove Zach's powers, venture onto the land and learn to live among humans. Number 7. Dyesebel. Dyesebel is the story of a beautiful young mermaid who is the daughter of a merman prince and a human woman. After getting banished from the sea for falling in love with a human, Prince Tino lives happily by the seashore with his baby daughter and wife, but in no time at all, their neighbors discover the couple's secret. When the community is hit with a series of catastrophes, the town believes that the anomaly is caused by Dyesebel, an accusation that leads to Prince Tino's death. Before her father is killed by an angry, superstitious mob, Dyesebel is taken to the ocean by him since her chances for survival are greater there than on land. Years later, Dyesebel encounters a human named Fredo and falls in love with him. The mere people also find out that she is the daughter of Prince Tino and a human, which they find unacceptable, and Dyesebel is forced to leave the sea in order to escape death. Her journey, however, will be marked by a realization that she is not accepted by both worlds. And as a war between man and the underwater world appears imminent, Dyesebel will have to choose which side she fights for. Number 6. The Idle Mermaid. Inspired by the Hans Christian Andersen fairy tale, The Little Mermaid, The Idle Mermaid tells the story of Aileen, the 18th mermaid princess of a mermaid kingdom in the sea. Obsessed with the surface world, she finds a smartphone that fell into the sea and uses it to surf the internet and learn about the human world. She becomes infatuated with a famous chef and decides to become human so that she can be with him. After stealing a potion from a sea witch so that she can acquire human legs, she later discovers that she only has 100 days to find true love or she will die and turn into bubbles. So Aileen sets out to win her man over, while also having to deal with pesky all-to-human problems, like finding employment. Number 5. The Legend of the Blue Sea. Legend of the Blue Sea is a fantasy, comedy, and romance series that is centered on the love story of Shim Chong, a mermaid, and Hyo Jun Jae, a highly skilled and witty con artist who uses his talents to scam corrupt rich people and live a life of comfort. Focusing on rebirth, fate, and unrequited love, their tale is juxtaposed with the parallel story of their Joseon-era incarnations, the mermaid, Se-hwa, and town head, Kim Dam-ryong. Having already lived a tragic romance in their past lives, the mermaid and the con artist will have to use every bit of their wit and strength to stop history from repeating itself and earn their happily ever after. Number 4. Tidelands. This show follows the story of Cal McTeer, who served 10 years in prison for an alleged murder while a teenager. She returns home to the small fishing village of Orphelin Bay. She encounters a group of dangerous siren, human hybrids called Tidelanders, the result of occasional sexual relations between sirens and marine fishermen, while exploring the mysterious appearance of a fisherman's corpse. The Tidelander community is led by a matriarch called Adrielle, who is looking for fragments of an ancient magical horn made by sirens, which, if sounded, would bring destruction on the human world. Cal McTeer's arrival back in Orphelin Bay upsets power dynamics, and she emerges as a powerful challenger to Adrielle, after Cal's origins and identity are questioned and she realizes she too has siren powers, including breathing underwater, longevity, seduction, and manipulating fluids. Number 3. Kambal Sirena, or Footsteps of a Mermaid. This Philippine series is about a set of twins, born with mermaid-like features, who move to an isolated island with their mother. The twins, named Alona and Perlis, are born with unusual features. One is born with gills and the other with a mermaid's tail. Worried by how their wood neighbors react, their mother decides to separate the sisters. Living with her mother, Perlis works in an ocean park, while Alona lives as a princess within the confines of the water, in the kingdom of Siren. Eventually, the twins will clash when they both fall in love with a guy named Kevin. Number 2. Invisible City. After finding a dead freshwater pink dolphin on a beach in Rio de Janeiro, Detective Eric of the Environmental Police becomes involved in a murder investigation and discovers a world inhabited by mythical entities usually unnoticed by humans. As he investigates mysterious deaths that mirror that of his own wife, Gabriella, it leads him into a community of entities with magical powers. He eventually learns that he himself is a half-entity, and the river dolphin spirit Manaus, whom he found dead as the story began, was his father. Number 1. Siren. Siren is an American television series that follows Rin Fisher, a young siren who comes to a small coastal town looking for her older sister, who was accidentally captured by fishermen and ended up in the hands of the military. She forms a close bond with marine biologists, Ben and Maddie, and eventually comes to realize that not all humans are murderous. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to support the channel by subscribing and hitting the notification bell.